Hi everyone, today I'm talking about gang stock and I'm going to be talking about why I bought this stock. I did feature it in 3 growth stocks to buy, but I'm going to talk about why I bought this growth stock and why I see the potential to make over 100% return on this growth stock going forward over the next 2 to 5 years. And as always guys, smash that like button and we'll get stuck into the video. So for you guys, just to start with, that are on Trading 212, because I know a lot of you guys use Trading 212, this stock is not available on there just yet. I know there's a few people starting to request it, but you can only buy this on DeGiro at the moment. So I had to buy this on DeGiro, and as always, I had to kind of wait for my funds to go in my account, which took to about 3 to 5 days. But yeah, the stock is called GAN, and the ticker symbol is exactly the same as the stock name as well. Now, when you look at the stock chart, there's not too much information on there. The reason why, it was a recent IPO, and it IPO'd in about May time 2020. So take that into consideration, that you'll have a bit of volatility in there. Obviously, you'll have the lockup, and when people that are inside the company are able to sell the shares, you're probably going to have a little bit of a sell-off there as well. So just be careful with this one, because you will have to handle some volatility. There might be a chance that you might have to average in from these sort of prices, but in a 2 to 5 year spectrum, I think you'll have a lot of potential with this stock anyway. Now, just to give a little bit of insight into like the company financials before I say like how amazing this company is with their game plan. The earnings are set to double every year. Revenue set to grow about 30% a year, but when I get into the story of the company, I actually think the revenue has a lot more potential than 30%. And also, when we talk about the company itself, it's a growth company with a clean balance sheet, which is amazing. I love growth companies with clean balance sheets. It doesn't hold a lot of cash, but with the sector that it is in, and it being an online kind of company, I don't know how much cash it will need to expand. I think it should be, pretty okay really. So yeah, balance sheet fantastic, growth fantastic. Now basically what GAN does, and this will sound absolutely bonkers to my UK viewers, but basically GAN gives US casinos and bookies the ability to gamble online, because believe it or not, gambling online in the US is currently not allowed, or it is allowed in only a few states. It's something like 10 states. So there's a lot of states that actually don't allow online gambling, and like people that are from the UK are like, really? Like it's true. Like casinos can't go online and gamble online, and yeah, a lot of bookies that they can't do online gambling, and it's only just been starting to be allowed in the US. So you think about how much growth potential that has. It's absolutely huge, and this company already has a few major partners. I think the partners are Paddy Power, I think it's Betfair. So UK viewers will know those two companies, and yeah, there's a lot of potential there. Now, another thing as well to take into consideration is how much these casinos and bookies will want to get onto the online market because of the COVID-19. There's a lot of potential for them to get revenue online now, with everything that might have to shut down and the amount of people that could come in. So this is an area that casinos and bookies are very eager to get onto, and what GAN does is basically, it is like Shopify, for you guys that know Shopify, and it has a platform that is easy to set up. So all they do is drop like the text in, they drop in like their images, and it allows them to do online gambling. And then what GAN does for giving them the platform to allow the casinos and the bookies to do online gambling is it takes a cut of the revenue, and it takes 10% of the revenue, which is a decent amount. So yeah, it makes it really easy for casinos to get online, gambling online. And just for what they do is they just take that 10% cut, and you think about all the state potentials, all the states that still haven't allowed gambling, all that growth that they could potentially have is absolutely huge. And in 2019, the casino online market grew 58% due to a lot of states allowing online gambling to happen. And you think that was only, like 10 states? And factoring you got the COVID-19 as well, I think that will be even more this year than 2019. So there's a massive growth sector here. Now, something that also really interesting that happened is on GAN's recent earnings report. It said the company is about to land a new customer. It didn't say who the customer was, but it did say it was going to be a big deal. And basically, this new customer This new customer is going to have the potential to produce as much as 400 million in online gambling revenue. So basically that would mean that if this, it will be over the next few years, but whoever this contract is with, basically this will double GAN's revenue already, which they currently have. So it's forecast to make 30% revenue, but if they land this customer and it makes 100, doubles the revenue, it's 100% revenue growth. So they've already kind of smashed the revenue out of the park, and that's with one customer. Imagine if they could land another 3 of these over the next few years. It would be fantastic for the company, and they'll easily beat that earnings and revenue down the line if they can just land another 3 big customers like this. And when you think about the amount of states that will be opening up, that should be quite easy for them to do. So overall, it's a great growth area, and the potential here in this area, I think, is absolutely huge for GAN. So I think when you look at this company and you look at the growth, you look at the balance sheet, it's already a company that's already making profit as well, or forecast to make profit this year, which is great. And the potential of landing a big contract already for this year that will potentially double the revenue this year. I think this is a really fantastic growth company that has a great market it's in, with so much potential to expand, and it's already doing quite well at the moment. So for me, I look at this company and the only downside is a recent IPO, but I think there's a lot of growth in this industry, and this company is positioned to do really well. So I'm a big fan of this company, and like I say, I bought this company at $22, and I am aiming to hopefully make over 100% in the next 2 to 5 years, maybe even more on this company. So I thought I'd update you on that one, guys, and as always, if you can like the video, that would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.